Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of Superstars. My name is Dave Easton, alongside Tim Price. Tim, welcome to Law, and we're going to start things off with a women's championship match.
Yep, I'm here for LAW here on Superstars as well. What a way to kick off the show with the women's championship.
Yep, these two girls on the first episode got into the final. Nia Jax gonna go up against Charlotte Omega tonight to become the first ever Law Women's Champion. And well, Tim, who would bet against this girl who dominated Naomi in our last episode?
Yeah, I don't think many people will be betting against Nia Jax. She is a dominating force in the ring. Just look at the size of her.
As you say, she's not like other girls, but well, it's going to be quite a battle tonight against American Alpha's Charlotte Omega. Of course, we've got our apprentice next to us here tonight, taking notes. And ladies and gentlemen, her opponent, she is a part of American Alpha, Charlotte Omega.
Charlotte Omega making her way down to real to see. Nope. Find her way to the finals and now has the big opportunity just like Nia Jax, but Charlotte Omega, she's going to have to try and use well a speed advantage.
Yeah, and of course Charlotte Omega, again, many people were not giving her much of a chance in her last match of course as well, but she managed to pull through and now has a chance at becoming the first champion here. And of course American Alpha have a chance to become the NXT Tag Team Champions on the next episode of NXT.
So there could be a lot of gold within American Alpha.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we're asking if you're on our Twitch channel, of course, to get your bets in. It's up to you. There is the sparkly Law Women's Championship as we get ready for this contest. And let's get Tim. Tim, who are you going to go for in this contest?
I think I'm going to go with Nia Jax. This one we saw that the way she dominated Naomi to get to the finals. I think she's going to dominate Charlotte Omega here tonight. Yeah,
and of course Charlotte Omega defeated Tamina to get to this stage, which is no easy feat of course. You've got to say both have done well in the first episode to get this far, but of course different kettle of fish now with the championship online.
Yeah, very different indeed, and well we can see these two in the lock-up. Charlotte Omega just, well, she's got the control early on.
I think this is what you've got to try and keep Nia Jax on the floor, especially with the power advantage you think Nia Jax will have in this contest.
Yeah, and that's the worst thing she's got to do is neutralise all the power game that Nia Jax does possess, you know. Maybe take out her legs, and that will certainly get rid of the power game.
Look out here.
Oh,
nice backdrop.
Just bringing it down with a foreign and just slamming her head into the canvas.
And that's the kind of thing that Nia Jax will have. The vicious side of Nia Jax. As look at this.
She's going for it. Oh, good lord, this looks painful.
And you can see the knees and the small of the back, and that is just the sort of details to wear down your opponent that Nia Jax is doing. Well, a stiff kick to the side of the head will do it as well.
Before, just a vicious slap head by Nia Jax. She just doesn't care.
Jax into the cover, first of the contest, and will not even get a 1 count.
And it does wear down the opponent. Maybe just Nia Jax try and play some mind games.
You've also got to think that Nia Jax is definitely, for a bigger girl, you've got to see has got a lot of mobility as well.
Yeah, she certainly has. You know, don't let the size fool you. She can move around the ring. She has got speed behind her.
Well,
along with that power.
Charlotte Omega, they're trying to come back. Jack and now turning Nia Jax behind centre of the ring. Double underhooks you into the suplex. Drilling Nia Jax on the back of the head. You have got to be kidding. Look at the strength.
God, so about Charlotte Omega having strength.
My goodness.
Great
just
gut wrench throw there.
Picking her up like she was nothing. And, well, Charlotte showing her strength early on here. Nice suplex. Law continues, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to tell you about some of our social media. Tim, I'll do this. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, Law has social media. It's our Twitter is NSS365, the official non-stop sport Twitter. YouTube is Non-Stop Wrestling UK. Of course, all of NSW's previous shows, we've got them all in the vault. And of course, you can catch up on all the Law shows as well. Join us at Crew365 on Facebook. And of course, you're watching this live, hopefully on Twitch at Non-Stop Sport. But if you're not, that's where we are. Join us. And check out social media, please.
For all of the shows.
Oh, yes. Back, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Law Women's Championship match. The first ever Law Women's Champion to be decided. Nia Jax back in control during the break. And well, what are you going to do here? Oh, referee moving out the way. Big John out the way. Is the big splash.
Look at the elevation, the height she got on that big splash and going for the pinfall.
And this could be it. Into the cover. Hook of the leg. Has she got a... No.
Very close though. That was nearly it, but Charlotte Omega was surviving.
And just surviving at that. Sent into the ropes again here. Nia Jax just seconds away from becoming the first ever Law Women's Champion. Putting Charlotte Omega up on the top here. One side then the other. What is she thinking about here? Oh my goodness me.
Oh my god.
Look out. Oh my goodness.
God.
A Super Samoan drop. And well, Nia Jax really not pinning her here. Maybe just wasted a couple of seconds. Maybe thinking that's nothing. Well, Charlotte Omega coming back, Tim. You've got to give her credit for even staying in this contest.
Yeah, I really do. I mean, that was just vicious the way she came down, but oh my god.
Look out!
Oh, big sit-up powerbomb.
And all of a sudden, just like that, has it changed? Has Charlotte took full advantage? Down goes Nia Jax. Crowd on their feet here in the Law Arena. Cover, Big John slightly out of position. 2... No! 2.9.
Oh, so close, but Nia Jax, she's still alive in this one. God, it's anyone's ball game now.
Charlotte Omega, you could see on the face, you thought she had it, and now Nia Jax with a stretchy woman.
Oh, the stretchy woman locked in.
Oh, this could be a very painful move. Knee right into the back with the arms pulled back. Big John right on top here, making sure that there's nothing going wrong. And if Charlotte does quit, but she doesn't, of course, she's out of it. This back and forth contest, my goodness, really stunning. First into the turnbuckle. And what is she going to do here? Oh, lovely T-bone suplex.
Yeah, the power there from Charlotte Omega as well. So Charlotte Omega's really been showing it. She can mix up the power game and all. She's calling for the end.
Has she done enough? Is she going to finish off Nia Jax once and for all? Look out! Has her up! Oh! The screw pile driver!
A vicious power driver, and that has to be it.
Charlotte Omega is your first ever Law Women's Champion!
Well, a huge victory for Charlotte Omega here tonight. And she becomes your first, well, LAW Women's Champion.
Congratulations to Charlotte Omega, American Alpha. What could be pivotal weeks for them? Well, they've got the Women's Champion. Congratulations to Charlotte Omega.
A big congrats as well. The other members of American Alpha, they could soon be tag team champions.
Well,
down in NXT.
Big win for Charlotte Omega. Congratulations to her. And we'll see what is in store for her. She's going to have the target on the back, but for now, she is your Women's Champion. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, the Scots are going to take on a brand new tag team in Tyler Breeze, Ryan Johnson. They're now known as the X Factor.
Very interesting. We'll have to see though, could this new team get one over the Scots?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the team of Rob Dundee and Geordie, the Scots.
Yep, here they come, the Scots. Well, what you'd call a perfect mix of both power and high flying. What can make a great tag team.
And of course, looking to make their way into the tag team division here. And you're right, Tim, you know from seeing these guys in NSW, what they can do as a tag team just sort of sometimes just doesn't sort of click, and maybe a new federation here, they've got a chance.
Yeah, they certainly do. Maybe it's just the chance to, be reborn in a way and just refocus, be better than they were before, and really pick up the big victories.
Well, the chance, as I say, to put it behind them and now make a claim, of course, to see if they can be next in line. Of course, we're going to crown the first ever Law Tag Team Champions tonight. The New Day versus the Realist guys later on tonight. We've got to find out, now, can one of these two teams up here put their name down? Well, ladies and gentlemen, they wait. Their opponents being come to the ring by Connor Rhodes, the team of Ryan Johnson and Tyler Breeze, X Factor.
Here come X Factor, a newly formed up team. We're going to have to see, can they maybe fire up the Scots here tonight? The Scots not be able to do homework on them two as a team. Would we be seeing, a new formidable team?
Well, the thing is, Tim, these three men said that they're going to take over Law, and it starts tonight with the Scots. I never thought I would see these three guys as a tag team, but hey, it just shows you if you've got a common goal, anything's possible.
Yeah, anything is possible, and as you so perfectly put, you wouldn't expect these three to be teaming up, but as you said, they could have, just that perfect ideals. They could be, a real force to be reckoned here in LAW.
Connor Rhodes, of course. I think many people may see that will be the outside force for these two. Do you agree, Tim? Do you think that having someone like Connor Rhodes on the outside is definitely going to be a huge advantage to these two?
I think it definitely will be. I think he will be, a huge factor into the match. I mean, he could really help his team get a victory here tonight. The Scots have got their work cut out for them here tonight.
Yeah, well, we'll find out as the Scots take on X Factor here. Referee calls for the bell, Big John, and we're off and underway for the next contest. Tim, who are you going to go for in this one?
I think I'm going to go with the team of X Factor. I think they've got, Connor Rhodes out there for them. I think the fact that we haven't seen them as a team, it really gives them an advantage that the Scots can scout them.
Now, Johnson, nice swinging neck breaker on Rob Dundee. Dundee, of course, as I say, never really hit it off as a singles competitor, Tim. I know we're talking a little bit about it in the intro, but really, this tag team, you would think if they can get a few wins under their belt, you would think may have a chance at becoming the number one contender.
Yeah, they really could have that big opportunity to become number one contender, but I have to see how they do tonight. And can they get the all-important victory?
What it would be for someone like the Scots, of course, to beat X Factor after X Factor have made all this noise, of course. And really, that would surely put a feather in their cap, because X Factor don't want to be defeated on their first night as a group.
No, they really don't. They don't want to, have their egos broken by the fact of losing their first match as a team. But, the Scots really want to be able to do that.
Oh, look at this now. Taking over. Dundee on Ryan Johnson. Look how knee DDT. A very good move, especially against a high flyer like Ryan Johnson. But Johnson coming back straight away, trying to use that quickness, trying to shake it off. And then the snap suplex takes Dundee over. Connor Rhodes just on the outside at the moment, not really getting involved. Tyler Breeze now into the contest. And Dundee just showing off here with some of the aggression that really a lot of people have been wanting him to show for a long time.
Yeah, really showing off with that impressive, let's be a pump handle backdrop. Not something I've ever seen, but right now, yeah. Rob Daisy Folk Channel, what a punch there.
Taking Tyler Breeze down, there's the tag. In comes Rob Dundee. Nice drop kick by Tyler Breeze. Meets him perfectly. Right on the side of the jaw, Tim. And that can really knock your senses anytime that happens. And now you can see Tyler Breeze taking full advantage.
Yeah, really taking full advantage. Just trying to knock his senses even more with that big DDT. Just trying to disorientate Jordy in this matchup. But Jordy's coming back.
Look out.
No, maybe not. Oh.
Tyler Breeze cuts him off. And then just a stiff kick to the back. Look at this now. Neckbreaker, centre of the ring. Back and forth again. What's Breeze going to do here? Picks up Dundee. Sorry, Jordy, sorry, I apologise.
Maybe gets caught off guard and lovely combo there by Jordy.
And what's going to happen here? Jordy just rolling him over. Shot to the back. X Factor, of course, Tyler Breeze, Ryan Johnson, Connor Rhodes, saying to me backstage, Tim, that this is their time. Law will be theirs before everybody knows it. Well, of course, Tre Donovan, who's our Law champion, of course, crowned last week, later on tonight, he says he's going to take on anyone. He's called out anyone in the roster. We don't know who that is, but we'll find out that later on. And coming up next, Adam Rose says he's calling out someone on the roster. We're going to get a few words after this match, but it seems like a lot of people are trying to take it upon themselves to really make a name of themselves here.
Yeah, it really seems like they are, but I'd say don't talk too loud, because you know those words you say could come back to haunt you. And it could come back to haunt Adam Rose and Tre Donovan here tonight.
Tre Donovan shocking the world in our last episode, of course, by dropping the superhero persona. I know you were not a big fan of him in NSW, of course, as we just see a cover here, cover 2, and going back to Y2Tree and getting the win and the Law Championship.
See, and that's why I was right the whole time about him. He didn't need that stupid superhero stuff. He came back because Y2Tree, and look at him, he's champion now.
Well, we'll see if his ego, though, will get the best of him tonight. I wonder who's going to really answer these calls tonight. Of course, anything can happen here in Law. As big backdrop on Ryan Johnson by the Scots. Jordy looking to finish this one here. Oh my goodness! Tyler Breeze God. Brought in the hard way by Rob Dundee. Now all of a sudden everything's breaking down.
Yeah, this whole match has got completely chaotic.
And Tyler Breeze left in the ring. I think Rob Dundee really did a mistake there by turning his back on Tyler Breeze. And this is give Jordy the chance, and
it's big spinning neck breaker, and that could be it.
Is that enough to put away Ryan Johnson? No, just a 2.
Yeah, not quite.
X Factor almost defeated in their first match, Tim. You have to say this has been a back and forth contest, but Jordy looking to end this one now once and for all. The flying Jordy, the jumping Jordy, many nicknames that this guy's had. Sends Ryan Johnson in. What's he going to do? Does he
this
think?
Could be bad.
Does he think of what I think he is?
He's thinking it.
He thinks he's Canadian.
Getting that milk in a bag.
Lovely! I love it. And the crowd indeed chanting, "This is awesome." Connor Rhodes, of course, can't do anything. He has to just stand and watch. The referee, Big John, will disqualify him in an instant.
If he attacks Jordy, he will be disqualified, but he just picks up Ryan Johnson to try and get Ryan Johnson back into this matchup.
But Johnson seems to be on a different planet, I think. And a bit of a collision there. I think Johnson, as I say, trying to clear the mind there.
And look at that. And that's why he's got the jumping Jordy. The flying Jordy, look at that, the big backflip in a big backbreaker.
And now the big kick in, and Jordy going for it again, the big spinning neckbreaker. And that could do it this time, into the cover, hook of the leg. Got him! The Scots pick up the win.
Well, that is certainly going to put a wrench into the cog of the X Factor. They just, they didn't live up to all the hype they said about themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this contest, Rob Dundee and Jordy the Scots.
A big win for the Scots here tonight. And This could be the very beginning of what could be great things for the Scots.
And this is what Adam Rose has said backstage today. He says, "Tonight is a party, baby. As I make my debut on Law, and with Adam Rose, it is party time." Well, you've got to make sure that he doesn't, as you say, bite off. He says all the time, but tonight I challenge anyone on the roster to come out and try and derail me.
Big words from him here tonight.
Well, we are going to soon find out, ladies and gentlemen, because Adam Rose is on the way to the ring.
Could well the big words come back to haunt Adam Rose and cost him a match, and oh god.
Yeah,
why are these morons out here?
I know how much you like these guys. It's party time all the time. It's Adam Rose.
Where did they let people out of the psych ward and then into LAW to accompany this idiot to the ring? What the hell is that guy's wearing with the stupid multicolored afro?
It's the Exotic Express. Come on. Are you not
more like the Moronic Express?
Are you not a fan of Adam Rose? I should know that really, because I know how much you really detested this guy in NSW. But are you still not been converted into a party animal?
No, these guys are a bunch of morons.
Well, Adam Rose and the Exotic Express.
Oh, come on, drop him. Don't catch him.
They never drop him.
I want to see the one day where they miserably fail and he just slams onto the ground.
Well, Adam Rose and his party animals are here, but as we said, has Adam Rose bitten off more than he should? We don't even know who's going to come out here.
Who could it be? It could be anyone. Said Adam Rose, he may have bitten off more than he can chew in this open challenge.
Let's see who indeed it is. Well, what the hell? What in the world?
What the?
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is Wolf. The man, Tim, known as Morgan Wolf in NSW.
I thought I vaguely recognised him. I mean, the face paint threw me off, but I didn't want to say anything until I got confirmation.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, the transformation. Wolf is here. And he is ready to go. I think Adam Rose has just realised what's happened.
Yeah, I think he has. I mean, are we seeing a potential darker side to now only known as Wolf? Well, Adam Rose, as I said, he could have bitten off more than he can chew.
My goodness me. Wolf is here in LAW, and now Adam Rose looks scared out of his boots.
I don't think he knows what to make of all of this.
Fans, I think, are just the same here as we go into the matchup. Tim, who are you going to go for in this one?
I think I'm going to go with Wolf for this one. I think we're seeing a darker side to the man we once knew, and I think that's going to help him defeat that absolute moron that is Adam Rose.
Well, let's see what happens here. Has him in the lockup and then just pushes him away here. And well, the fans don't really know what to think at the moment. I'm a little bit taken back myself. I think you're right, Tim. A darker side to Wolf here. And well, as I say, it's all about making opportunities. We've seen that in the last match, but who would have thought of this?
Yeah, I don't think anyone saw this coming. And cheap shot there by Adam Rose.
I don't think you want to do that. You don't want to get Wolf upset even more.
No, you do not want to get on his bad side.
And then just a clothesline now, Adam Rose, and just like the last match, Tim, if Adam Rose can pick up the win here, well, you could think that he would be that he could possibly be in line for a shot at a title.
Yeah, he really could. I mean, he's made this open challenge. He's put all the hype on himself. But Wolf could be the one to really derail him. But if Adam Rose can pick it up, he could get a title shot.
Of course, Mike Schaller is, of course, the United States champion. As we've seen. Nice swinging neck breaker. And, of course, we will be looking in the coming weeks on Superstars here for title opportunities. That's what people are here for. They're here for new ground, a new era in wrestling. This could be their chance, and people like Adam Rose aren't scared. Yes, it may have backfired him here, but they're not scared to indeed put it on the line.
Where their mouth is.
Yeah, put it on the line. And nice neck breaker by Wolf here. And of course, Tim, we've got to see, we're seeing it's a new era in wrestling, of course. Laws here, unlike our sort of other competition. Is anyone, even the party animal himself, can do a Russian leg sweep? Of course, we're going to see, sadly, at the weekend for the wrestling organisation, a Fed ended, of course, in strange circumstances. But of course, Laws here and will continue to be here as a lovely sitter powerbomb by Wolf. Can he finish it off here?
Yeah,
no, just a 2.
No, Adam Rose kicking out. Yep. Well, unfortunately, yeah, the other company went down, but hey, you've got LAW to keep you entertained.
And also, I think you've got to say that I'm sure that no stupid black and white groups are going to be taking us down.
No, we're not even going to hire any of those idiots. Only a moron would hire a group that takes a company down.
I hope they're enjoying flipping burgers.
I'm sure they are.
Back to where the big boys play, where the wrestling is here. As a lovely swinging neckbreaker by Adam Rose. And all of a sudden, the crowd, again, into stunned here, really thought that this could have been a one-sided match.
Yeah, really thought, but big spine bust there, Adam Rose, and he's got the pinfall.
Has he got him? No, my goodness, that was close.
Oh, very close, but Wolf is still alive in this matchup.
Adam Rose now turning Wolf around. Nice back suplex, landed right on the back of his head.
And Adam Rose is calling for it.
Is he going to go for the party foul? There it is!
Oh, hits the big party foul. Well, this could be it.
Into the cover, hook of the leg! No, my goodness, he kicked out!
My God, it's not that many people to kick out of the party foul. That is a vicious move, but Wolf just pulled it off. He is still alive.
What a match, ladies and gentlemen, between these two. How is Wolf even still in this? The big party foul. And now all of a sudden, Wolf cutter!
Oh, hits the big Wolf cutter, and that could be it. Adam Rose. Is it good night for him?
No! Oh my goodness, what a match!
What a match indeed these two are pulling off. Adam Rose, he may be a moron of his party and became in the ring, and well, he can put on amazing matches.
Nice neckbreaker again by Wolf. Of course, Wolf could have known as the Wolf Bite. Many different names he does have for it, Tim, but not able to put Adam Rose down this time, and Rose picks him. No, nice float behind. And just drops him down. And could this be enough to put away Adam Rose? Big John down for the cover. And again a kick out at 2.
Another big kick out, and these two are just pulling out all the stops. And look at that, Adam Rose now come back. This has been so back and forth, and Rose called for something here.
Look out, Rose. Nice forearm. And a second. The turnaround. And the spine buster. Oh, and there's the Exotic Express ready to go here. And look at this, going to clean his boots.
Just vicious stomps to the stomach there.
Back and forth action here tonight. And this is exactly how we like it. Adam Rose, has he finally done enough to put away Wolf here? Cover 2. No, and again a kick out of 2.
My God, what has Adam Rose got to do to put Wolf down?
These two men not giving up. You've got to give it to them. And now a big clothesline by Wolf takes Adam Rose off. He's nearly out of his boots. And again! 2.9! Unbelievable! And there it is again!
Oh, the big Wolf spike hits
out of nowhere, Tim. And that is enough to put away Adam Rose.
There we go, Adam Rose. He hyped himself up with the open challenge. But just like Batman v Superman, all the hype just led to disappointment.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Wolf.
Yep, the big victory for Wolf here tonight. And well, we'll have to see what is in the coming weeks for Wolf.
New era, new start, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, the big guy, Ryback, is going to take on Finn Balor. What a match this should be. And it's coming up next on Law.
Yep, what a great matchup of, well, what will be strength versus speed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is the big guy, Ryback.
Yep, here he comes, the big guy himself. And, well, speaking of the company we used to work for, NSW, here at DCW, if you remember, sorry, LAW, getting things mixed up. It's been a frustrating few months.
Let it go, Tim, let it go. Go on, you were saying.
Ryback, a former NSW champion.
Yes, indeed, and a chance again to show his dominance here tonight if he can beat Finn Balor.
I'll let you in on stuff. I've been working for so many companies, commentary. I mix things up. It's annoying.
Tim, do you know what? You're in the right place now. You don't need to worry about it. You're in where the big boys play and the big boys commentate. Well, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is from Ireland, Finn Balor.
Here he comes, Finn Balor, who, well, we all know about a certain darker side to Finn Balor, but he likes to bring out special occasions. But don't let the fact he's got a darker side of points for you. The guy knows how to get it done when he's not all painted up.
Yeah, indeed. And Finn Balor, of course, will be looking to get a win here tonight to maybe try and get back into the title picture for the United States Championship. Of course, being a part of the match last time out, which, of course, Mike Schaller won, as he was crowned the first ever Law United States Champion. Sorry, apologies. He would like to have been a part of that match, I meant to say. He would like to get maybe a shot at that championship.
Well, if he could beat the big guy Ryback here tonight, you could certainly get in contention for that championship.
Well, Finn Balor, as you see, likes to, that inner demon of his, will it bring him success against the big guy here tonight?
Well, you can see Finn Balor, he looks ready for this. Always likes to sort of play, I'd say, mind games with his opponents. Likes to make him wait as he makes his entrance.
Slithering across the ropes. The quickness of Finn Balor versus the strength of Ryback. It is coming up next. Right here on Law. Fans love this guy, Tim.
Yes, you can hear it. His audience absolutely adores Finn Balor. But all the fanfare, well, can it help him get a victory is a big question.
Well, we'll find that out as Big John says, let's get this underway. Tim, who you going for?
I think, I'm actually going to go with Finn Balor. I think, he can use his speed to his advantage, outmaneuver Ryback, and just be able to get the win.
Let's find out if that's the case. Yeah, tie up, and there's the strength of Ryback early on, and that's what Finn Balor's going to be careful of. If Ryback gets a head of steam early on, there's no stopping the big guy as they go into the tie-up.
And then there is no real way of stopping him, but Now Big John's going to come break him up, and well, a clean break from both of them.
Back into the tie-up again, and now Finn Balor trying to use that speed. Just trying to get the arm, but then right back again. Too strong for Finn Balor. The tie-up.
This is where Finn wants to be caught getting in a tie-up game with Ryback.
Big punches to the side of the head. Now one back from Finn, and Finn now laying it on Ryback. And the big guy stunned here. But again, the strength just coming into play, Tim, in the early stages of this matchup.
Yeah, it really is. He will always outpower Finn Balor. That's why Finn needs to use his speed.
The only problem
to
is,
outmaneuver him.
Tim, that Finn Balor can't seem to get away. Oh, well, that might have a lovely reverse. And well, the leg of Ryback hitting the top rope there. Have they got a chance? Has he got a chance here, maybe, if he can keep the big man grounded?
Yeah, he may do, but look at that. Ryback quick to come back and not stay completely grounded. And, just bringing Finn Balor down.
Dragging him away into the centre of the ring. What's he going to do here? Oh, the knee to the side of the head. As Law continues, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with the conclusion of this match. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is your main event of main event. Tomorrow night, live on Twitch at Nonstop Sport, Pandora is going to take on Layla Viper Orton, of course. Tim, a huge match tomorrow night on main event.
Yep, it's an absolutely huge match. You do not want to miss it. Make sure you tune in for main event tomorrow night.
Yeah, and that indeed is going to be a hell of a main event. Do not miss it, ladies and gentlemen. And other great matches along with it. Back here in Law Superstars Episode 2, Finn Balor versus Ryback, right in front of us here. Please leave my hat alone.
Leave his hat alone.
Oh, there it is.
Intern, go pick up his hat.
I think we've got to be a bit careful. Oh, side of the table.
Yeah, that's deadly. And Finn now going to the table.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
This could be bad. Oh, my goodness.
I think the back of his head hit the monitor.
That can easily be a concussion. Oh, the nerve.
Oh, the nerve of Ryback.
How dare him do that? And really could get on the hard cam.
Just because he's the big guy.
Back inside the ring. Finn's in a bit of trouble here. I think that's a 7 count he's up to. Nope, Ryback stops the count and goes back out, maybe to do more damage here.
Yeah, or maybe he wants to pinfall victory. Maybe he didn't want to win by count out. That could come back, as a mistake for Ryback.
Look at this now. Oh, side of the ring. And that is not soft padding there, Tim. And Finn Balor could have some internal injuries.
Yeah, really could. That is, the hardest part of the ring. Pretty much is the sides there. As we say, we've seen people DDT'd onto it and the damage that does.
And look at this. Ryback again using the power. Oh, and again the slam down. And Ryback, I think, is thinking of the end here.
Yeah, but he's calling for it.
Ryback. Finn Balor in a lot of trouble. Shell shock coming up. Marching round the ring. And dumps Finn Balor down. Down to the count. Big John didn't really take much notice there. And 3 for Ryback.
Well, after the huge shell shock there, Ryback picking up the big win, but I have to say, Finn, I think he took a lot of damage when the back of his head hit that monitor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, the big guy, Ryback.
Well, we could possibly see Ryback go for the United States Championship in the near future. He's earned that opportunity.
Is a huge, huge win over Finn Balor, and I think you're right. I think we'll be seeing this guy go for a title very, very soon. And he wants to be fed more.
Yeah, who will he want to feast on next?
Mike Schaller, it might be you. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to crown our first ever Law Tag Team Champions. After winning matches in our last episode, the New Day are going to take on the Realest Guys.
Well, we'll have to see who can get the big victory too. Well, very outstanding teams coming out here for this matchup.
You know what? Don't you dare be sour, Tim. Feel the power. It's the new day.
Yep, it is the new day. And Dave, I have to ask you a question. Did you eat your bootios this morning?
I ate them. I had 2 bowls.
Because remember, they make sure that you ain't booty.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Big E and Kofi Kingston of the New Day, along with Xavier Woods, going to see if they can become the first Law Tag Team Champions. Got here by defeating Cesaro and Tyson Kidd last week, which is no easy feat on its own, Tim. So a big opportunity for the New Day, who have been Tag Team Champions, of course, in NSW before, to become the first Law Tag Team Champions here tonight.
Yep, a huge opportunity for them here tonight. And the New Day, as always, they look ready and positive to win this match.
Of course, myself, Dave Easton, Tim Price, and the intern.
The intern finally picked up your hat.
That's nice of him, of course. And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, the team of Juan and Giovanni Diaz, the Realist Guys.
Yep, here come the Realist Guys out to the ring, and well, we know what they're going to say. I'm going to try to call the New Day soft.
Well, my name is Joe Diaz, and I am a bona fide G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Juan, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Ballaboom, Realist Guys in the room, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, that's nice of you. And of course, a big fan favourite here. 2 big fan favourite teams here, Tim.
Yeah, 2 very big fan favourite teams, and well, I don't think the fans will be unhappy with whichever team wins this matchup and becomes our tag team champions. They're that beloved.
Oh, I think they've got some more words for us. Let's listen up in the ring. And we have only one word to describe the New Day, and I'm going to spell it out for you. S-A-W-F-T. Soft. I think they got that wrong. I'm sure they got it wrong the last episode as well.
Yeah, I think possibly.
I think, well, there's the Tag Team Championships, ladies and gentlemen. It's sort of a running theme that they sort of can't spell the words correctly. Maybe you could tell them, Tim.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, you can see that fan in the audience has a sign that says SAWFT.
Oh, well, maybe it's right then. Who knows?
Maybe that's their way of spelling it.
Yeah, maybe it is. Let's move on. Tim, who are you going to be going for in this contest?
I think I'm going to go with the New Day for this matchup. I think the fact that they do have the third man in Xavier Woods out there, and I think he might play a big role up in this matchup.
Well, of course, and of course, the New Day have held the Tag Team Championships before. Realist Guys haven't done so. Maybe that could be a disadvantage if they don't know how the New Day have that championship matches in the past.
Big punch there to the back there on Big Juan by Big E.
And look at that, just the takeover though. You don't want to get Juan angry because we know the power of this man. The 2 powerhouses definitely starting this contest. Big E sending Juan into the corner. Yeah, definitely a big lot of soft. I don't know. How would you say?
Swaft is S-W-A-F-T.
Okay, then oh well, you know, I mean, I'm trying to be cool and hip. Doesn't work. Turn around by Giovanni.
I hope your kids don't watch this product. You try to be cool and hip.
Well, okay, let's move on. Giovanni in the ring here with Big E. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is to be crowned the first ever Law Tag Team Champions. And of course, to be the first ever champions, Tim, what a thing to put under, again, a big feather in the cap if you can become the first champions. We've seen Charlotte Omega become the women's champion tonight. One of these teams is going to make history here.
Yeah, one of these teams certainly is going to make the history here tonight, becoming the first LAW Tag Team Champions, and that is quite What an accomplishment to put in your profile is to be the first.
Big German suplex by Big E, and Big E, well, doing a bit of dancing there, but you don't want to show off too much because this will happen. Look out. Big gutbuster. Crowd definitely 50-50 for this one. Is Giovanni going to the top here? What's he going to do?
This is something big planned here.
Oh, the big splash down off the top. Big E in a bit of trouble here. Fans on their feet in the low arena. Big DDT.
Just spiking Big E's head into the mat there.
Could that be enough to be crowning new tag team champions? Into the cover. Hook of the leg. Has he got him? No, just a 2.
Yeah, not quite. Big E has still got life left in him.
You can see Kofi.
Oh, you can see here.
Yeah, you can see Kofi trying to get the crowd into it. Big E though coming back. Look at this. Just picks Giovanni up and dumps him over his shoulder. And now the tag should be made. And here comes Kofi Kingston.
Yep, here comes the speedster of the New Day.
What the hell?
Xavier was bringing a chair into this matchup.
Wow, there you just shows you Big John not taking any notice of it, but Giovanni dumping Kofi Kingston down. And now this could all of a sudden backfire. Could this be a chance for the realest guys into the cover? 2? No, just a 2.
Not quite yet, but well, will that chair come into play? I mean, Big John, he needs to get it away.
Yeah, he just hasn't really done anything about it, just kept it there now. Big Juan tagged in. But what is Xavier Woods doing? Oh, there you go. Big John's going to take it out now. Slides it out the ring. Good thing. We want this match to be won properly inside the ring. And Kingston. Oh, Hurricane Rana.
And so when you look at the New Day, they've all got their sort of different things. Kofi, he's the speed of the team. Big E's the power, and Xavier's the intellect.
Look at this now in the corner. It may not be anything. You definitely can't say anything about intellectual between the realest guys. They're just really there to do damage, and that is the drop toe hold into the
classic tag team maneuver.
It is, but look at this. Xavier Woods distracting Juan Diaz, but that may not make any difference.
Looking.
It's 2, I think. As anyone, even a big 7-footer can do a Russian leg sweep. This is broken down now. This is what I love about tag team wrestling, Tim. All the chaos that comes with it.
I want to know how the hell John knew that
Big John, come on.
Kicked out. Big John had kicked her. You know, how he knew the kick out happened.
He was looking.
He was looking away from the pin.
He's a great referee. That's why we employed him.
He has magical powers, it seems.
Look at this. Oh, small package. Big John taking so long. 2. Oh my goodness, that was like a 10 count almost. Big John totally out of position.
Yeah, Big John was quicker. That would have been in 3, but no. That saves the New Day.
Oh, rake of the eyes.
And
the
big express.
The big T Express. 2.5, so close. Big E showing the power then. Oh my goodness, a knee to the back of the and well, this is really turned into a brawl and a DDT.
Oh, just spiking his head into the canvas again.
Is this enough to crown tag team champions? Yes, it is! The realest guys have done it!
Yep, they are the first LAW Tag Team Champions.
And you can't teach that! Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this contest and new LAW Tag Team Champions, Giovanni and Juan, the realest guys!
Well, a big win for them here tonight. And new tag team champions in the first.
Congratulations. Something that they couldn't do in NSW, they've done in Law. Congratulations to the realest guys, your new tag team champions.
And what great championship belts that they have.
Lovely colour.
I have to agree.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to our main event. Making his way to the ring, he is the LAW champion, Y2 Tre Donovan.
Yep, why to try? He went back to his old ways. What a great thing it was for him, because look at him. He is your LAW champion.
But again, is he doing what Adam Rose did earlier on? He's challenged anyone on the roster. He said, I will challenge, non-title of course, he really wanted to put that in. He said, I will challenge anyone on this roster because I am the best at what I do.
I think he has every right to say that he is the champion. And why to try? He is surely ready for this one, I mean. No, I think he's prepared for whoever comes out.
The thing is, why go back? He was the superhero.
He wasn't doing anything as the superhero. He kept losing matches. Look at him now. He went back and he's your LAW champion.
It just seems his ego's gotten about 2,000 times bigger.
Well, he's earned the right. As he says, he is the best in the world at what he does.
Well, let's see who his opponent is. Tre Donovan, our champion, is here, and who is going to take up the challenge?
I recognise that
Oh
music.
my goodness.
You know what I said before, that I think Tre Donovan's ready for any challenge? I'd like to retract those comments.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is known as Tre Savage. This man, Tim, was on a destruction tear through NSW's NXT before the company closed, and now he's looking to do exactly the same on Law's Superstars.
Yep, he was on that absolute tear. A former NXT champion, and well, he could be about to add the LAW championship to his name. As you said, this man, he had a destruction path. He is a destroyer. Just likes to hurt people, put him in so much pain.
I think Tre Donovan did the best thing by saying that making
non-title.
This yeah, because this man, he just doesn't care who you are.
No, he doesn't. But the thing is, if Tre Savage wins here tonight, he's going to earn himself, a championship match in the near future. Or he'd have to. If you don't give him that shot, well, wouldn't want to be management.
Well, here we go. Tre Donovan versus Tre Savage. And off we go. And, well, who you got, Tim?
I was going to go with Y2 Tre Donovan, but I have to change it. I have to go with Tre Savage for this matchup. He's just an absolute monster.
Well, let's see what happens here. Turn around, scoop up, and the slam. Tre Donovan not going to back down here at all. Big clothesline though by Tre, and that's what I'm saying. Tre can just change it. He's that kind of individual, Tim, that he doesn't care who you are. He will just take you down at every opportunity.
Yeah, he absolutely will. He'll just beat you down and just outpower you. Just make you bloody if he wants to.
And that's the thing, and a lot of people seen on NXT down in NSW that Tre Savage just destroyed people, and now Tre Donovan's feeling the full effect.
Yeah, he really is feeling that full effect of what he's got himself into.
Big backdrop by Tre, though. Saying that, though, give Tre credit. You said right, he has to be ready for anyone. I'm sure he didn't expect this, but at the end of the day, Tre Donovan is the champion. He has to really fight all comers.
Yeah, he has to. I mean, if he's going to make an open challenge, he has to be prepared for anyone who might answer it.
Look out, though. Tre just picks him up. Oh, no, nice reversal.
Yeah, knee to the face there. And don't count on Tre Donovan. He's going to try and use, the slow speed advantage he's going to have.
Look out here on the top. No, missed him. And that's Tre all over, just picking Tre Donovan up and just throws him down to the canvas.
It's like he was nothing. Made it look effortless.
And that's the thing, the strength of this man is scary.
It is massively scary.
And, oh, what a punch to the side, just knocking Tre down.
It's just a big haymaker there.
What's he going to do here now? Just going to pick him up. Oh my goodness. Just the force of that, and somehow Tre having to find some really digging down deep here.
Yeah, he's really having to dig down deep and just find ways to reverse Tre Savage's offense. And well, look at this now. Tre Donovan in control. And
just think, if Tre Donovan can beat Tre Savage here, like what again we've talked about it all night, Tim, that will just put everyone notice that Tre Donovan, it means business. Yes, he is the champion, but he's gonna, if he beats someone like Tre Savage here, well, that is going to be a huge thing for him going forward here in LAW.
Yeah, that will be an absolutely huge statement. Because he's going for it.
He's going for the walls of Tre. There it is.
They got the walls of Tre locked in, and could we be about to see Savage tap out?
Could you imagine if he made Tre Savage tap out? My goodness.
I wasn't able to, though.
Goodness me, this is a chance for Donovan to prove himself. His foot was definitely under the rope, but Savage kicks out.
Yeah, he kicks out at one, that's the thing.
But the back, how damaged is the back? And Donovan rightly continuing to go after it here. But look at the strength of Tre Savage, just picks him up like nothing. And now goes for a cover of his own. No.
Effortless.
I'm telling you, this has been a war, ladies and gentlemen, and this is exactly what it's going to be like. And of course, if Tim is correct, if Tre Savage can win here tonight, does he get an opportunity at the championship? Has Tre Donovan really done something? Put his title in jeopardy already? And oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Double underhooks.
This is going to be bad.
Flinging Donovan across the ring. My goodness.
Oh, Tre Donovan, I think he just...
Uh-oh. One-handed choke slam.
Oh, he just shouldn't have said what he said, and he's paying for it.
That is surely it. No, Donovan kicks out, and Tre Savage can't believe it.
Oh, he is absolutely shocked that he did just put away Tre Donovan.
And Donovan with the insecurity to the back of the head. My goodness, back and forth. Donovan, what's he doing? Oh, just above the, you know what there, Tim.
Yeah, just above the nether regions.
If he hit him there, he could have been disqualified, but I think Tre Donovan wouldn't have cared if that was the case. And look at this now. Oh, nice. Hangs Savage up on the top rope. And now to the outside. And now, look at this, just really taking effects. And a DDT on the outside, and there's no padding out there.
Oh, that's going to do a hell of a lot of damage. And Tre Donovan, he's really taking it. Tre Savage, and oh, what a bulldog there. What a beautiful bulldog as well, you have to say it. You have to give Tre Donovan credit. He is showing why he is the Law Champion. And oh my goodness, dropping him down here. Six count. Yeah, up to the 6. Could Tre Savage be counted out?
Is Donovan missing a trick here by not doing more damage here? That's the thing.
Yeah, because look at that, Tre Savage, and look at this, Tre Donovan getting cocky.
Oh.
That was a mistake.
Oh, the big slam! And that could be that. 2. No, a kick out of 2.
My God.
I thought that was definitely going to be it.
Yeah, I was absolutely in shock when he kicked out, but Tre Donovan's still alive.
Donovan, after putting up... Oh, come on!
Oh, wow.
There was no need for that.
Tre Savage is angry.
He's definitely... I think he's had enough now. Big backdrop on Tre Donovan. The champ's in a lot of trouble. Spine buster.
I think he's had enough of playing games.
I think so. Look out. Oh, the huge splash. And I think You can say goodbye to Tre Donovan. No, he kicked out!
What? How in the hell?
2.999, surely! How is Tre Donovan still in this?
I have no clue at all.
Oh my god! He's in it! He's got it!
Oh, he's got a lion tamer locked in.
This could be unbelievable. What a comeback this would be. This is why he's champion, but Tre Savage takes him off the leg strength too much. And now, maybe that could be the last right.
Yep, I think that was the last gasp effort there of the lion tamer, and oh, he's setting up for the end.
Look how double hands powers him down. Savage very much putting a champion in his place. Tre Savage is your winner.
Yeah, Tre Savage is the winner. Well, if he has not earned himself a title match for the LAW Championship, I don't know what is wrong with management, because do they really want to get the bad side of this man?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Tre Savage in your main event, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks very much for being a part of episode 2 of Superstars. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, give us a big thumbs up, and of course, well, we thank you for being a part of it. Tim, say goodbye to the fans.
Goodbye, fans.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks very much for being a part of Superstars. We'll see you tomorrow night for main event. Dave Easton and Tim Price saying goodbye for now.